The Belgian Malinois isn't just another dog breed. It's not a Labrador, not a Golden Retriever, not even your average German Shepherd. The Belgian Malinois is something else entirely. A breed so intense, so driven, so alert, it's less like a pet and more like a tactical instrument. This isn't a companion you bring into your life for cuddles and playtime. This is a working machine, a loaded weapon with fur. People see the sleek coat, the intelligent eyes, the athletic build, and they think, wow, what a beautiful dog. But beauty in this case is a byproduct. What lies underneath is pressure, speed, calculation, purpose. The Malinois doesn't wait. It reacts. It doesn't hesitate. It assesses, commits, and executes. This breed was never designed for comfort. It was designed for control, compliance, and chaos. The Belgian Malinois excels in environments where danger is a given. SWAT raids, combat zones, high-risk security operations. This is where the Malinois is in its element. It thrives on clarity. It demands structure, and it punishes hesitation. The problem? Most people don't understand what they're bringing home. They think they're getting a smart dog that can do tricks, run fast, and guard the house. But what they're actually inviting into their life is an apex-level athlete with a mind like a chess master and a drive like a missile. And here's the scary part. The Malinois learns faster than you do. If you're not 2 steps ahead, it's 5 ahead of you. If you skip training for a week, it hasn't. It's been self-training, self-reinforcing behaviors you didn't even know were being shaped. If you're not the leader, it becomes one. This breed doesn't ask for leadership. It demands it. And if you don't show up every single day with consistency, control, patience, and presence, it will decide for itself who's in charge. And you won't like the outcome. This is not a breed that forgives laziness. It doesn't accept sloppiness. A Malinois will expose your emotional state before you even realize it yourself. Anxious? It feels it. Angry? It responds. Unstable? It takes the lead. And the biggest mistake people make? They underestimate the cost of raising one wrong. Because when a Malinois goes bad, it goes very bad. This isn't a dog that gives you second chances. When structure fails, when impulse takes over, when boundaries blur, the fallout isn't a chewed-up couch or a torn-up shoe. It's a bite, a break, a trauma. That's why the military uses them. That's why police canines are often Malinois. Because this breed is purpose-built for action, and that action is fast, intense, and often final. If you want a dog that looks good in a vest, walks calmly at your side, and defends you with precision, you can have that. But only if you earn it. With sweat, with patience, with discipline, every single day. Because the Belgian Malinois doesn't do average. It does excellence, or it does chaos. And it's your job to choose which path it takes. A well-trained Malinois is like an elite operator on 4 legs. Silent, precise, loyal, but it's not a tool. It's a mind, a soul, and it wants to be challenged. Not once a week, not when you feel like it, every day. If you're not challenging it, it will find its own challenges. And they may not be the ones you like. Barking at guests, guarding random objects, deciding who can and can't walk through a doorway. That's not bad training? That's no training. There's no coasting with this breed. You don't own a Malinois. You partner with it. You train with it. You adapt with it. Or it leaves you behind mentally, emotionally, physically. This breed isn't for people who want a lapdog with a bite. It's for people who want a lifestyle, who want to be tested every single day, who want a dog that pushes them to be sharper, calmer, stronger. Because if you can't regulate yourself, the Malinois will regulate the environment for you. It will act, whether you like it or not. And here's the part that most people ignore. This breed doesn't love like other dogs. It doesn't show it with constant affection. It shows it with loyalty, with obedience, with precision under pressure. When you see a Malinois charge into a threat without a second thought, that's love. When it holds a stay in the middle of chaos, that's trust. And that trust is earned in the quiet moments. When no one's watching. When you train even when you're tired. When you show up with clarity even when you're stressed. When you're patient, fair, and consistent, even when the world is burning around you. Because if you fail to lead, it will. Not out of disobedience, but out of survival. And that's where danger begins. This isn't a dog that bites randomly. It bites when you don't lead. It snaps when you don't set limits. It guards when you haven't decided what needs guarding. Because the Belgian Malinois doesn't wait for instructions, it executes from instinct. So what's the truth? The truth is, most people should never own this dog. Not because the dog is too much, but because most people are too little, too inconsistent, too emotional, too distracted. The Malinois isn't looking for perfection. It's looking for presence. Calm, clear, grounded leadership. Every day, rain or shine, crisis or calm. You want to earn this dog's respect? You better bring structure like clockwork. You want to keep its love? You better be fair, consistent, and assertive. Because this dog doesn't forget. It doesn't forgive the way people think. It stores your patterns, your emotions, your energy, and it uses them to decide if you're safe to follow. If you fail that test, the dog doesn't rebel. It replaces you. So before you fall in love with the look, the speed, the military prestige, ask yourself if you're ready for the truth behind the title. Because the Belgian Malinois isn't a dog, it's a weapon with a heartbeat. And it will either protect everything you love, or it will destroy everything you didn't protect properly. And that choice isn't up to the dog. It's up to you.